Welcome back to the sewing room. Today we've got two blocks that we're going to work on. They're very beginner friendly. One is the Friendship Star block and one is the Windmill block. The only differences between these is the Friendship block has a solid main color in the middle. I say a solid, it's not, but it's the main color that's in the middle of the 9 patch. And the Windmill block has a background color in there. Okay, so here we have our first block that we're going to work on. We're doing all, like I said, all 2-inch squares. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 background squares. I have the main color, which is in the middle. That's a 2-inch square. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 outside squares that go around the outside that are half square triangles. This makes up the Friendship Star. The other one is very similar to this. What it consists of is just a little bit different middle. You have your outside corners that are the same. We're going to have 4 of those. Let's take this one. And you can see it's coming together like the star. But in the middle, we're going to put a background color. This is called the Windmill. So 2 very similar blocks, but with 2 different names. Windmill block, Friendship Star. These are very beginner friendly. If you would like a tutorial on how to make a lot of half square triangles, I will put a link in the show notes. I just did a video on how to sew a lot of them so that you come up with a lot of the same ones. If you do that and you're going to make the Friendship Star, make sure that you save a little extra of the main color so that you can cut some squares to go in the middle. These will be chain pieced together, and by that we'll just put them over here, chain piece down, open them back up, put this one on top, and chain piece the 3rd row down. Okay, here's our 2 blocks. They're been through the sewing machine. They have been ironed flat. We will go ahead and square them up, make sure that they're nice and square. These will square up to a 5-inch block. Doesn't look like I'm going to be taking much off at all. Just a little bit. Just took a little bit off of that block, so that one's nice and squared up. Again, this is our Windmill block. She came together rather nicely. And our Friendship Star block. Again, these are a 5-inch unfinished block, which will end up being a 4.5-inch block when you put it into a quilt, or what we call a finished block. Goodness, that one doesn't want to come off. Pretty little red Friendship Star, and a pretty little blue and cream colored Windmill block. There we go. Want to look at doing, I do like to set a lot of my quilts on point or a diagonal set. So I'm going to look at doing maybe some of these on a diagonal set.